If you're thinking about becoming a real estate agent, then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you the top qualities of a successful real estate agent so that you can decide if this is the career that's going to fit what's best for you. Hey there, I'm Jen, and I'm a real estate agent that's been in this business for over a decade. I run a local and national team, and I help agents grow their business and make more money. Let's talk about today if real estate is the right career for you. I'm going to talk about 8 key characteristics of top successful real estate agents to make sure that you know if this is the right career to make a start in. Number 1 is passion for helping other people. You want to get satisfaction and provide value to people and have that be one of the driving factors of why and how and when that you do this. Real estate is about helping people. It's not just about making money. It's about getting people what they want and getting satisfaction about doing that. So if you don't have a passion for helping people, this might not be the right fit for you. The next thing is strong communication skills. Now, I could talk about this for forever. Communication is such a key important trait to have and to know how and when to use it, to have different tools in your tool belt, to make sure that you understand different personality types and that different people like to be communicated with in different ways. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be a chameleon and act like a different person around different types of people. What I am saying is becoming really proficient and an expert into knowing how other people want to be communicated with, and then you make that happen for them. So if someone is a very high, what we call driver, or maybe they're quick decision makers and they don't want all the details, they just want something fast and straightforward and no BS. Those are the type of people where you're gonna change your communication style to match what that looks like and what they need to be able to get them to accomplish the goals that they have set out to do. And so you need to know what types of people you're working with, not just your clients, but also all of the people that are involved in a real estate transaction. So having a little bit of a psychology background or knowledge or research before you get into this business, and knowing that you're gonna have to utilize different skill sets and different tactics and personality traits and have to deal with different situations like that and all sorts of different people, if that scares you or if you have a hard time adapting to what other people's communication styles are, again, real estate might not be a good fit for you. Now, the next thing, you have to have a really strong work ethic in order to be successful in this business. It's really easy to become a real estate agent, right? You need to just be a high school graduate or have your GED. You need to not be a criminal, and you need to go pass a test. As far as barrier to entry, relatively speaking, it's pretty low. And a lot of people can become real estate agents fairly quickly, fairly easily. Now, to be the top 1%, the top 5%, even the top 5% of real estate agents, that's where the hard work comes in. And if you're not willing to work diligently and as hard as you possibly can, then you're not going to reach the levels of success that you might see other agents out there doing. What you don't see behind the scenes is all the tireless nights, all of the negotiations and the hard work and the learning and doing things when other people would rather be taking breaks or rest or going on vacation instead. Not that successful real estate agents don't do those things, but to build a continual successful business, there's a lot of hard work that goes behind it. So you have to go into it knowing that if you want to reach the top levels and be in the top percentage of real estate agents, you're going to have to work really hard. There's really no way around that. Now, the next thing, you got to be a quick learner. And I don't mean that if you are slower to out the gate or you're a little apprehensive at first, that's okay. I'm not saying that those people can't be successful in real estate, but you need to learn what it takes for you to just jump in the fire, learn really quickly, not be afraid to keep taking steps forward, even though you don't have all the answers. That's what I mean by being a fast learner, is that don't make the same mistake more than once. If you make a mistake, don't harbor it, don't hang on to it, learn from it, and then do the next time that comes around, don't do the same thing. Do something different and try something new. Being a fast learner is something that can be learned, even if you're not necessarily excellent at it right away. Now, the next thing, you have to be intrinsically driven and motivated. Now, there's nobody breathing down your neck. There's no boss telling you when to clock in and when to clock out. They're not giving you annual reviews unless, of course, you join a team. If you are a solo agent, building your own business, you have to be motivated and driven yourself. And I cannot stress how important that is, and that you have to understand and know why it is that you're doing what you're doing. And you have to know why that you're working so hard and staying driven to get up and do the things that nobody else wants to do. You have to be driven to do your lead generation, even though you don't feel like making phone calls and making connections with people. You have to learn how to have really great habits. Being intrinsically driven and motivated is so important, because there are very rarely external sources that are going to be greater than your internal drive to get this done, whatever that looks like in your business, and to reach the success levels that you want to have. Now, the next thing is, you might be surprised by this, but being a team player. Even though you might be going into this as a solo real estate agent and you may not have any desire to grow a team or be on a team, and that's fine, but you still need to have a team player attitude and mindset. And this is why. You are going to be working with, no matter what, even if you are a solo agent, you are going to be working with multiple people, multiple personality types on every single transaction that you do. You have to be a team player with the other side, with not only your clients, you have to be a team player with the agent on the other side and their clients, with inspectors, with title companies, with contractors, with lenders. In a sense, you are actually joining a brand new team every single transaction that you go into. Having a team player mindset is actually going to help you build really good relationships, not just with your clients, because yes, of course, that's most important, but in this business, it's a small world, and you want to have great relationships with vendors, with other agents in the area, even if you feel like they're your competition. You want to send the message that you are a professional agent and that people want to work with you, and that they know when they see your offer come across their desk that they're going to want to be motivated to work with you, because you handle yourself in the best way possible. You communicate well, you are professional, you're ethical, and they just straight up like your personality. Make sure that you have that team player mindset, even if you're growing your own business and working for yourself. Now, you also want to be a really proficient problem solver. This is one of my favorite characteristics with anybody in real estate. If you're not a problem solver, it's going to be really tough for you to be successful. You are going to come under many roadblocks in this business. Honestly, I come into roadblocks every single day in real estate. And so if I let those things get me down, or I let them stop me for too long, I'm going to fall behind and I'm not going to reach my greatest potential. And the same is going to go for you. Making sure that you know how to problem solve. And this, to be honest with you, this is also a skill that can be built upon. You have to have the right mindset of, and tell yourself, I am a problem solver and I can figure this out. And that doesn't mean that you have to know all of the answers. What this means is that you know how to go find them, or that you're going to be resourceful and you're going to ask the right questions and ask the right questions to the right people. And as you continue to sell real estate, you're going to figure out how to do this better and better and better. So if you initially start with a mindset of that you're a good and creative problem solver, this is going to help you become so much more successful in real estate than just having a mindset of every time you come to a roadblock that you just give up or you just stop. And the last and final characteristic, that not that this is all encompassing as a list, but one of the final ones in my top 8 is taking initiative. You need to take initiative in so many different ways in real estate in order to reach high top tier levels in real estate. You need to take the initiative on reaching out to people and letting them know. Don't be a secret agent. Let them know that you're a real estate agent. You are happy about it. You are willing to help them, and you are the best person to help them reach their real estate goals. You have to take initiative into actually problem solving. You have to take initiative into building relationships with not just clients, but other vendor partners and people that are in the real estate world. Taking initiative makes you the professional and the top choice for so many people as you continue to grow your real estate career. I hope those 8 characteristics that are on my top list are super helpful for you. If you want more tips and tricks about how to start your career, if you want more ideas on what it takes to become a successful real estate agent, make sure you like and follow. I'm happy to share much more content with you, so stay tuned. Also, if you're ready to join my national or local team, be sure to schedule a call with me. The link is below. I cannot wait to talk with you.